My name's Krista Lang. I am the chair of the CUPE Ontario Municipal Workers Committee. I work for the City of Oshawa, and I am a flex laborer. A flex laborer is a position that is kind of a multi-scoped position, so I could work in roads, I could work in Parks Department, and anywhere within the Operations Department within the City of Oshawa.
My name is Kimberly Burgess. I am a public library worker, specifically for New Tecumseh Public Library, where I oversee adult programming, and I have worked there for over 21 years.
My name is Mark Van Allen, currently working as a Technician 3 at the Greater Sudbury Airport. My day-to-day work consists of maintaining and repairing any sort of equipment that the city owns, all the way from a weed eater to a large piece of heavy equipment.
My name's Diana Fulton. I live in the Niagara region, in St. Catharines actually. I am a court customer service representative. So I work in the court, so when people get tickets or anything to do with the court, they come and see me to pay it.
My name's Mike Murphy. I'm a parks maintenance technician, and I work in the city of Barrie. I've been with the city a total of 18 years.
My name is Brenda Cervantes. I am a case manager for social assistance and employment opportunities. I work for Niagara region. I have been working with them for 10 years.
My name is Marie Makostetsky. I am a public health inspector with the Leeds Granville and Lanark District Health Unit. I have worked as a public health inspector for 10 years.
I was a hockey player. I spent a lot of time in the ranks. I was also a speed skater, so I said, hey, maybe I'm gonna work here. And I think it was the most Canadian job you can have. I loved doing it. I loved the feeling that I got of providing a service to my community, flooding the ice and then looking at the kids smiling when they get right on the ice. It's just that it makes you feel fulfilled, and it makes you feel proud to work in your community and proud to live in your community.
Every time I see a piece of equipment roll down the road, I feel pride in myself and pride in my coworkers, knowing that those pieces of machinery are on the road because we keep them on the road. The bus is on the road because we fix it, we maintain it. And I think that's what gives me pride, is I see my work on a daily basis.
A lot of the tickets I take now are the automatic speed enforcement cameras and the red light cameras. And it's important because the money for those cameras are split half and half. So half of it goes back to the community and the other half stays with the administration and all of that. Putting that money back into the community, for me, it's putting money back into our workers. It goes for parks, it goes for road maintenance, and that's why it's important to be there to take those tickets and take that money and process it so that, we can give back to the communities.
As an intake case manager, my job is to review the intake applications that the province sent to us and ensure that all the details in the application are there. So when the application gets sent to the case manager, there is no errors and the client can move smoothly to the services.
We maintain the premier parks within the city of Barrie around the waterfront. We have a large number of residents who come down to the park every day for both active and passive programming. It's our job to ensure that the parks are clean, well-maintained, and safe for everyone to use. And the residents, as well as the tourists that we have visiting the city, are always very thankful and grateful for the great services we provide.
The public library, of course, is open to everyone. Our work is varied. It is completely dependent on the community members that walk through our doors. They might be doing school projects or business work, and they need to access materials in our collections. Sometimes it's really technology that they're looking for. They might be tapping into our free Wi-Fi, making use of our computers. They might be using our services like printing and scanning to email, or booking rooms to conduct meetings and study groups. In our community, it's very important that people have a place to go to access those things that they cannot simply access rurally. It's not possible.
As a health inspector, I protect people's health and prevent disease. I inspect public facilities such as restaurants, swimming pools, beaches. I follow up on infectious diseases, and I do outbreak investigations as well. General public health interventions that help prevent disease are proven to have a high rate of return. A small amount of money that we spend on preventing an illness will save a large amount of money when it comes to treatment, because it is a lot cheaper to keep people healthy rather than curing the disease or the illness once it occurs.
If we don't invest in these jobs and we have layoffs, what is at risk for our public is lack of service. Our public needs to know that we are there for them when they need us. And that might be on a Sunday afternoon, that might be on a Wednesday evening, it might be on a Friday morning. The best resource municipal services have to offer our communities is the resource of staff.
I think that if people knew kind of what we did every day, how hard we worked, and that not everybody that works for the municipality is on the sunshine list, that it will go a long way to people better understanding and be more supportive, I think, of our public workers.
We need to invest in public health workers because public health matters.
When I arrived in Canada as a newcomer, I required the services of Ontario Works, and the worker was amazing. She empowered me to seek education, better employment opportunities. They were very supportive. There were always resources there for me. And that empowered me to decide one day I want to be on the other side of the desk and help my community the way they helped me.